Good afternoon, my name's Hippyswift, and recently I've had the extreme privilege of working alongside some archaeological groups digging some archaeological sites, both prehistory, Roman and medieval sites. I've been metal detecting, so today I thought I'd bring you a run through of everything I have in my metal detecting bag, including clothing, accessories and everything else you might need. Starting off with the bag itself, this is an XP rucksack specific to metal detecting with lots of different compartments all over the place, so you can fit everything you need for metal detecting in this one bag, plus a few accessories that you might need along the way. On the outside, I'll just take you through a few of the bits. Litre of water there, first aid kit, never go amiss with that. You never know if you're going to cut your hand open or anything on a sharp flint while you're digging holes and it might go through your gloves. On the opposite side you have a nice little fines pouch here with a drawstring, so you can tighten that up just to aid in keeping everything nice and secure in that bag. On the side here you can see a little radio walkie-talkie along with an intercom system, and that helps aid in keeping your main radio nice and clean. It doesn't get wet, dirty and grimy, and it looks nice and clean. On the other arm strap I have not only a security and safety whistle built into it, I have a nice little light here, which is, yeah, it's not that bright, but if you're caught short and it gets dark quick, you're having a nice day metal detecting, that really helps you out. On the waist straps you have a nice little zip each side. These also feature little molly loops that you can attach little things like my first aid kit. Bit in here I tend to have little Loctite waterproof sealing bags. These are nice if you find a nice little artefact. You can keep it one piece and in relatively good condition, and you're not losing it that way. Everything's recorded, and when you show it to the finds liaison officer or someone at a museum, they can see it as it was pulled out of the ground, which is very nice and handy. Over the other side, as I say, lots of molly loops all the way around. Also on the side you have a nice little pouch here for your pinpointer. This can pretty much pinpoint, let's say, targets in the ground after you've discovered the general location first off with your metal detector. That's very nice and handy and stops everything else in your bag getting dirty. On the front you can see a nice little pouch. This pouch just clips on some little molly loops down the bottom here. 6 molly loops down there. This is just an accessories pouch for your battery phone or whatever you want to take as an accessory. On the front you can see some little bungee cord straps you can hang your shovel on, which is very nice and handy. And you've got some nice security straps here to tighten everything down, get them nice cinched and tight in there, hugging your back a bit more so the weight's on your hips and not on your shoulders. Plus these bits also go around your spade when it's held on by them 2 elasticated straps. In here you can chuck all your dirty gloves and that sort of thing. Sticks if you walk past trees quite regularly like I do. Quite a bit of grime in there to be honest, but that's a nice little elasticated part. On the other side there's a zip running all the way down. On this side it just goes a little way up. So let's open the front compartment up, see what I've got in there. First thing out, little headlamp. This little H1R Nova headlamp from Olight. They don't make these anymore, but they're very nice and handy to have. Lots of generally big compartments, some are mesh, some are closed off. Also have in here some latex gloves which I'm leaving there. They're gone a bit funny in the heat recently. I've got all my charging equipment for my metal detector in here as well. That's nice and handy to have. I've got a big torch here, 2000 lumens this one. You don't really need it that powerful, but at night if you see a wild animal running towards you across the field, you can point a torch at it, it knows you're there. Or if you lose your equipment or spade in the field one night, you'll be able to find it nice and easily with that. Also in here I have a little GoPro session. These are really handy for documenting your finds, or if you find, let's say, a firearm or an unexploded bomb, you can document that, leave it in the ground, bury it over and tell the bomb squad. They'll come out, they'll have video evidence of it, and they'll be able to tell you what to do next. That's very nice and handy. Here we have a pressure lock knife, which is 2¼ inches. This is handy for anything really. In the main compartment of this rucksack, opening it up, I've got just a little lightweight fleece smock, fleece lining on this, just a little lightweight thing. I can chuck that on if it gets cold in the evenings when I pack up, or early morning detecting sessions. Just chuck that on, that'll be okay, even over the top of a gilet or insulated vest. This thing is a little Garrett's Keepers box, double-sided little thing. You put your coins in this sponge here, and this aids very well in keeping all your precious artifacts that you find nice and safe in here. You know where they are, and they're not getting damaged in your pocket or in your fines pouch, let's say, getting bashed about by everything else. Next out we have a lightweight poncho. This is like a waterproof rain cape type thing. You know what that's for anyway, don't you? Chuck on when it rains, nice and simple. Let's open the bag up properly. You can see in here everything's nice and organised. I've got a trowel here. This trowel is an Evolution Pro trowel, very nice and heavy duty. I really like that one, absolutely beautiful. And I like that one so much, I also got this one by the same company, Evolution. This is a long handle trowel. This is primarily my main tool of use. Absolutely awesome, stainless steel, great welds throughout, and a nice long rubber handle. And I really can't recommend one of these things enough. It's done me very well, even in stony, hard clay, flint, anything like that. This has done me really, really well. I highly recommend them. Moving on to the detector itself. Nice Velcro strap in here holding it in. This is an XP Deus. Of course, this isn't the complete metal detector. It needs a search coil on the end. It's got another compartment on the rear. You can fit 2 to 3 search coils and stems in here to put it together. It's very nice and simple. Super compact, super lightweight. I really like it. Just like that. Lovely job. There's your metal detector. 9-inch coil on the end. I absolutely love this. XP Deus. As you can see, it works via the headphones directly. It doesn't actually need a headset on here with a screen and all the settings and functions. The great thing I love about this metal detector in particular is it can work directly with the headphones, so there's no faffing about with settings and a big screen up here, and it keeps the weight down and cost low as well. This one is called the Deus Lite model. I recommend everyone go to Regton Limited. It's an online shop. They're probably, well, they are the cheapest place around in the United Kingdom at the minute. I really love this metal detector. It's found me loads of decent stuff. And the top 3 features of this metal detector, as I say, it's lightweight, compact, but it's also USB chargeable and don't need the headset. I absolutely love this thing. I know there's 4 good things about it, not 3, but you know, absolutely brilliant. It's got a little handy cuff up here so you can slip your arm through it. Do the strap up, not too tight, just so it, you know, you get your arm freely in and out. You can swing all day long and it's not going to ache your arm muscles or your shoulder muscles at all. So you can adjust this however long you like, or short, depending on how tall or short you are as a person. If anyone's looking to start out metal detecting, get one of these. You won't regret it. It's really easy and simple to use. As I say before, no headset, no screen and fiddly buttons and all that jazz. You can just turn it on, hold it over the ground a few seconds, give it a bit of an up and down motion, and it will ground balance to the mineralisation in the earth. So I'd highly recommend them XP Deus metal detectors. The one thing I have forgot to mention is there's another little waterproof YKK zip at the top here. This, I've just got a little grab A5 little pouch here with basically notepad, pens, anything. If you do find good finds on an archaeological site or something, write them down, write down the GPS coordinates, just keep everything a bit more legitimate. Opening this up, I simply keep my maps in here. This one's a map of Exmoor just for demonstration purposes, but you can have your archaeological site map and all of the details of your hunts in here. Very nice and handy. So yeah, there you go. It's been an absolute honour to work alongside archaeology teams, discovering new things and a bit more about our history. If you want to see more videos I make, I normally go bike packing and camping all around the country. You can click down that side of the page. So till next time, stay safe and I hope you find peace. Outdoors!